this, or did you not know what was going on?
I definitely following up on purpose. It was a bracket play. So once my man went under, I was able to free up.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And the play before that, when you just,
your hand in between. Now that one I lucked up. That one I was just trying to find a way to get the ball out.
Right. Well, your hand in between his, right?
Exactly.
He could beat it to the ball, but he can't get it to his body.
You got to fight to the finish. That's it.
Right. Good for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
That's a big W for you.
Yes, sir.
You're a nice young man.
Thank you. How y'all doing today?
Great. And we didn't bring Michael alone. We have Jordan Tripp over here. Hey.
Jordan.
Just to give you two guys some background, these guys run fan websites from across the country, across the world. So anytime you hear like fins.com or finfanatic.com and all those type sites, not to leave out anyone, not to leave out Fin Heaven and all the rest, that's too long of a list. So these guys spend countless hours doing their thing on their sites, have message boards that reach thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people. So they come in once a year, we call Web Weekend. This is the 11th year we've done it. A lot of the people, how many people have been here all 11?
Hey.
Just one?
I've been here 11 minutes.
And she'll be here at 5 and she's been here.
Hey, it's cool.
So anyway,
it's all people named Dave.
There you go. So these guys can answer your questions. We'll sign some autographs later. Anything you guys have for our two defensive stalwarts?
We don't have prep time.
No, we're looking good. We're looking good.
Everybody's healthy, ready to go?
Healthy, positive, morale's high, we're good.
Oh, good. Yeah. Good. Is anybody I know you don't want to get a game ahead of each other, but has anybody sat down and looked at the schedule and said, oh my gosh, here comes a stretch?
Yeah, I don't think we're worried about that too much. Just worried about this game.
You can't look too far ahead unless you beat yourself up.
Yeah.
Right.
It'd be too overwhelming. Yeah. So Coach always says one at a time.
Now, what was your biggest moments as, like a player that you would take to your grave and say, wow, if I could tell my grandkids anything.
The pick against Brady got to be up there.
That's got to be up there.
Mine was definitely my first
team, huh?
How about Mr. Tripp?
What's that?
Mr. Tripp, what would you say was your big moment with the Dolphins?
It's not like a huge moment. I'd probably say that first tackle in your first game. Mike can probably attest that you never really forget about that. But hopefully many more to come.
Who was more excited when you made the team, your mom or your dad?
Oh, my dad for sure.
Is he a Dolphin?
Yeah.
Now.
He is now.
Michael, you've been making a lot of plays, special teams, defense. Especially the last 3 weeks. What's kind of changed? It's like all of a sudden, every time I watch a game, Michael Thomas's name is being mentioned on media.
Man, just trying to do whatever I can to one, help this team win, and two, just trying to expand my role. Came in last year, they didn't really know what they were going to expect from me. This year, again, just trying to find my niche on the team. What I'm going to do is going to be just special teams. It's going to be finding a role on defense. So every time they put me out there, I'm just trying to find a way to expand my role, make a play.
Is the defensive schemes, is it really kind of catering to what you're doing? Because it just seems like you're always around the ball.
That's just our defense, the way Coach Carl coaches. He wants us all flying around, just making plays, not really just being out there just doing the play, but just trying to find a way to get the ball and get the ball back to our offense. Lewis Delman's got that pick six, then he started rolling. Frank Grimes got him. We blocked the field goal, got the offense in good field position.
Did you guys walk off the field and tell the offense to get it together, that you guys outscored them? Come on, honestly, come on, you did.
I'll say this.
Soundbite, guys.
I'll say this right after the game. Just it's kind of funny. After the game, Ryan Tannehill did say, "Hey, defense, how y'all backfield for carrying us though?" we understand. Sometimes one side of football might not be going as the way they want it, so we're just going to continue to do what we got to do because hopefully it never becomes the case, but we want the offense to pick us up whenever we need to, if that ever happens. So.
Cool. Is it true we were considering punting on first down?
Wow.
All right, cut him off.
You guys have a good amount of veterans and rookies and just young players, and as the season progresses, a lot of the younger players are starting to step up. How has that progression happened, and has the veterans really taken leadership, especially with the linebacker core?
Yeah, I could say, as far as a young guy coming in, you think you know a lot coming in after playing in college for 5 years, or whatever it be for anybody, but you really find out a lot more down the line from the veterans, and they're veterans for a reason. They've done things right for a long time, and you can learn a lot from those guys. Just like on special teams, I was specialist for I've learned from Mike, you just turn on the tape, you watch how a guy like that plays, and there's a reason why they're increasing their role and doing the things that they're doing. So, you know, we got the type of guys that are willing to help out the younger guys. And it's not like I'm older, you're younger. It's like we're a team, you know, we're coming together, we're meshing. Like Mike said, morale's high, and that's something that all works in conjunction with one another.
So what kind of stuff have you learned from the veteran linebackers that you didn't think you thought you knew, but you really
Yeah, I mean, you always have worked hard and stuff before, but, you know, small things, practice habits, taking care of your body, studying film certain ways, practice in certain ways. Just like I said, just the little things that make a big difference in the end, you know. Studying film a certain way is, you know, maybe you get that look on game day and you study that one thing so you know exactly what's going to happen so you can make a play. Had you not done that, you know, you might not make that play, you might not win that game. So just staying prepared to the utmost, I would say.
A lot of injuries to the linebackers first week.
Mm-hmm.
You guys stepped it up. I mean, I think everybody in this room, media, mainstream media, you guys played better than anybody would have anticipated. A lot of people said the linebacker core was going to be a problem this year. What was the difference when those guys went down that you young guys stepped up and just flawlessly, almost flawlessly took over?
Yeah, I was one of the guys that was down.
Right. Right.
But speaking, you know, like a guy like Jelani Jenkins, his behalf, the guy works hard. He studies. He cares about what he does. He's very, very, very intelligent, and he stayed ready. You know, when he got his opportunity to play, and you know, look what he's doing now. He's doing a great job, and that's just what it is. You know, whenever your opportunity comes, whether you're, you know, first team guy, second team guy, whether you get your opportunity on special teams, whatever it be, you know, not getting reps is not an excuse. You got to be ready to roll, and that's just the facts. That's the facts of how this thing works. That's the facts how this, you know, NFL works. So he was ready, and you know, that's a tribute to his teammates and his coaches preparing. You know, that's just it.
Now you got linebacker and D-back, and he looks pretty damn big. Who benches more?
I don't know. Weight room down now.
Can you walk me through your draft day? That had to have been pretty exciting, but at what time did you realize that you were going to be a Miami Dolphin?
I got that when I saw the area code. I knew it was a Florida number. I didn't know which one exactly, but it was a pretty special moment, for sure.
Was there a lot of interest from the team prior to the draft?
Yeah, there was. You just don't know. Everybody, you know, seems like they like you, but you really don't know. You really don't know.
You guys do anything special in London? Because ever since that game, you know, there's a momentum that I'm seeing now. You know, I mean, you guys are just the grit, staying with the game right to the end, 60 minutes. That was cool. I mean, and just like watching the Jacksonville game with Laser throwing the ball in the fourth quarter just to make sure we're going to win that game. You know, I mean, that's just awesome. You know, was there anything special in London that you took away from that game and then said, okay, let's just build on that?
I think it's just like what Mike said, morale's high. You know, guys are wanting to play for each other, not just themselves.
Nice.
You know, working with one another, working with the coaches working with the players.
Yeah.
You know, you're stronger as a team. You know, when you got a team and you want to play for the guy next to you, play for your coach, play for the organization, it's a different type of power than you just going out there and want to play for yourself.
It's a different team, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Great.
Who was the most impressive ex-Dolphin you met?
Ex-Dolphin that I've met, Dan Marino. No question.
Okay, excluding Marino.
That was a trick question.
Speaking on that, it's been a lot of emphasis. He's been around a lot here. Has he sat in on your meetings? Have you talked to him? You know, it looks, yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool just to see him walking around.
Right.
You know,
Like, every time you see him, it's
look
like,
up. Yeah, you want to say what up every time you see him. It's crazy.
What's his influence been like? Have you noticed anything different? Michael, I know you were here last year. Has there been a difference having him around with the way the players kind of approach that or look at him?
Him and just a bunch of other like veterans or past players that's coming around. I mean, it's just showing like people care. You know, like it's showing that others care. You know, past players care, and just showing like, hey, they were able to be here and play at a high level, so there's no excuse for us. So, like we all been saying, morale's high right now.
It's a little bit more than just seeing their pictures on the wall.
Exactly,
Now
yeah.
it's the hollowed halls that they're walking through.
Yeah, won 34 years with only 2 losing seasons.
Right.
pretty insane.
On Sunday, you guys are going to go up against the Chargers, and a lot of concern has been around how you guys are going to cover Antonio Gates being such an athlete that he is. How do you feel you're going to approach that kind of?
I mean,
that kind of an athlete.
With a player like that, you can only give him respect. He's been doing it for a long time, and with him getting up there in age and still producing the way he's producing, you know, I mean, that's all you can do is give him respect. But at the same time, we're going to approach the Sunday like we're approaching any other good receiver we face, big receiver, big tight end we face. You know, we got a plan. We're going to work it.
So what we want to do is maybe do a quick group photo with the two guys, and then we got some stuff for them to sign a little bit, and then we'll get them off to victory.
Right.
All right, thanks, guys.